Quick disclaimer before we kick off, guys. So, Master of the Markets and all ASX trader myself is a corporate authorized representative of ShareX Australia, and this information provided is for educational purposes only and does not constitute financial advice. A little bit about me. I've got a Bachelor of Education. I'm a certified financial technician and a certified level 1 Elliotician. All right, let's get into it. Okay, I'm going to start with crypto, seeing as it's literally breaking out right now. So perfect time to talk about it and see where we're going. So others here, you can see we're in a downtrend and we have now changed back and changed market structure back through our major support resistance, which is fantastic. If we also bring up our others dominance chart as well. We've just got a little bit further to go on this one. Okay, here, just to confirm the breakout. Okay, so we do want to see this one catch up and break out too. We do not want to see this one fake out, come back, and then this one not get above, and then you're like, oh, what's going on? Then you start to get worries. Little bit, I always worry when things pump on a news event. So I'm going to see how it goes, and hopefully it follows through. I'll be going to sleep soon, so I won't know, but it is looking pretty good. I will just show you the news that popped up, which is why it's pumping. So old Trumpy up to his own old tricks again. Trump to sign executive order today, allowing crypto in retirement plans. So really good bullish news, ready for that. So things are looking good. And yeah, as long as it stays above those levels and it doesn't fake out, then we are good, and good as gold. Again, everything's looking quite good. I'll show you a couple of trades that I've jumped in and I've shared with the group just recently. Okay, so just been on a posting rampage since it's been broken out. So Opulus is back to its key level here. So here, support, 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 liquidity grab, support, support again. All right, resistance. So looking like a beautiful accumulation down here. If we pivot change off here, and then if we ever break that 5, it's absolute go time. So Opulus, if you missed that one, want to get in. Town, this is a good risk to reward from here. Like you can put on a really good change of market structure up through there, stop below. Same thing with the Bitcoin pairing as well. If you're wondering why I've got 2 charts, one's USDT, one's Bitcoin pair. I'll never take an altcoin unless I've got bullish on both. Okay, so that's that one. FET, this one's looking fantastic. So here, breaking up through the red resistance, through the decline, and then also the Bitcoin pairing has already broken the decline, come back to support and about to break out here, which I'm pretty sure it has now. That was an hour ago. That one's gone. So yeah, just over an hour, just under an hour. So ton was a good one here, bouncing off the fib 618 going off here as well. So another one there. Render, this has been one of my faves. So again, nice 1 2 1 2 change of market structure through the 618, ready to take off on good volume. And stacks, yeah, so stacks again, 1 2 1 2, nice change of market structure, beautiful volume, 1 2 1 2, change market structure on good volume. So stacks was looking absolutely fantastic as well, and I'm pretty sure, like, you've missed them guys, stacks and render and that, I'm pretty sure have absolutely rocketed. Let me just check. Yeah, so they've completed, because that was the hourly I had posted. So yeah, they've left the building, and same with stacks, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, so stacks has left the building a bit now as well. So we got on here, back here at 70. But again, nice close. Maybe look for a little break. I mean, a little, whenever it finishes hard, come back and retest. And you can build a trade plan around that, but it's too far gone now. But there are other ones that aren't gone yet that are still looking good. So yeah, I would keep an eye on that. And this is what I'd seen. So alt's gearing up for a massive breakout, ready to rock and roll. So that's the crypto. Get on it, guys. Looking good. Everything there. Let's go check out the ASX now. But before we do, I just want to share with you an event that's coming up. So on our website, masterofthemarkets.com, we've now added an events tab. So if you come up here to the events and left click that, what you will now get is any upcoming events will be here, and any previous events, if you want to go back and check them out as well, are all there as well. So for this one, Sydney Live Inside the Markets, coming up on October 11th, 2025, you just click the picture and it will take you to the, maybe it won't. Yep, sorry, yes it will. Take you to the event here. And if you want to get in, guys, go VIPs. We've already sold a few already. They did sell out very quickly last time. You get abundance of things. It's all down here. Come check it all out. But it is a fully catered event, good networking. We're going to be going through and checking out the markets and giving you guys some tips and tricks and ways to analyze the market. And if you're an MTM student or in the academy, make sure you're there, because we're going to give you guys little badges and that, so you can go and find your other peers and get to know. And if you're not part of that, then you can see who is and go and ask them questions. Be like, hey guys, how's the journey going? You know, that's the great thing, getting to meet with other people and enjoy a little bit of a holiday at the same time. So yeah, go check that out, guys. And any events that we have, I've got a couple of other events coming up. I'm speaking at Oz CryptoCon again in 2025. I'm speaking at the Australia's largest gold event down in Sydney. I'll get that one up, and then also at the IFTA in Melbourne. So I will post about them and put them in here for upcoming. So once come into upcoming, I'll have them in there if you want to join on anything as well. And one other thing, I will actually be in New York City next week. So if there's any Americans that want to catch up in New York there, let me know. And I will, I'll be there next Wednesday till pretty much a week. And then I'll be back as well. Going to go ring the NASDAQ bell, which will be lots of fun. I'll share that experience with you guys while I'm over there as well. But anyway, let's get into the market. So one of the ones I talked about last week was Domino's. So Domino's, DMP. All right, so Domino's has broken out and then sold off on the breakout. And I told MTM students today 2 things to look out for with this one. The bullish move, and I'm just going to zoom into the hourly so you can see the structure. All right, so see how you've just gone zig, you haven't had a zag retracement yet. So the bullish move is that we come back here, we bounce off anywhere in this 1880 to 1850, and we go on our merry way. Okay, that's the bullish move. You kind of come back, break and retest, maybe a little bit lower just to grab liquidity, scare some people, and then it continues on. That's the really bullish one. The other one is still actually bullish, but it's just a delayed bullish. So what it could be is that this could be an expanded flat. You've come up to your perfect little B-wave pocket here. And then what it does is comes up, and if it's a running flat there and goes, or if it's an expanded flat, which is what I think it would be if it does. So if it breaks that 618, that's what I'd be looking for, is it comes down and does that, which is where you get everyone long, get everyone short. So what it does is everyone breaks out, and you all put your stop loss, stop loss, stop loss, stop loss, stop loss. You come down and grab all those stop losses, clear all the liquidity, and then you go up. So that's a possibility as well if we don't get bought off that zone soon and get going. So still a bullish option, but just a short-term bearish option, maybe for a couple of weeks before we do something. But yeah, if we do ever break above that level, huge, because then that is the market discounting that whole massive bad news. And like I talked about, still going up on really good volume. Like even this candle here is low volume. It still looks very corrective, still looks good. So DMP still looks good. Couple of other key ones looking at AGL is sitting on major trend support here. Okay, and then now off that, you've had a change of market structure. Okay, so Volume's starting to come in a bit. Yep, not bad. Bullish divergence off the low, so pretty good to be honest. And you've broken the channel coming down as well. All right, so change of market structure, out of the channel, off the trendline support, worth a shot. I've taken a trade and I've just got to stop below there. So again, change of market structure. We are still within the zag zone, so I've just got to be careful. Like I'll take it, but I've just got to be careful that it could easily reject here. In particular, this 618 zone, as you can see, is still all this major support here. So you've still got all this major support. That's still resistance. So if we can get up through this 1020, that's where things get quite exciting. All right. So looking early days, got the change of market structure. Maybe it even comes up and does, something like that as well. But yeah, just wanted to show you that one. That one's looking all right. APA. So APA has, so if you zoom out, you can see this is one I post about. See how this is this major support? So all these buys have come here and you've broken below. And I've said here, you break majors for two reasons. It's either to continue the downtrend where it goes and keeps coming down, or to grab liquidity from all the stop losses below. So everyone that bought here, where's your stop loss going to be? Under here. So what it does is it comes down, grabs all their stop losses bottoms. So now you got to wonder, why didn't this support become resistance? Why are they now buying off here, ready to go? Okay, so looking pretty good there. And in particular, the utilities sector has broken out to new high on the monthly. So first time since 2017. So big consolidation, breakout, looking pretty good there. 8 years under it was. So the sector's looking good. AGL is bouncing off. APA is looking good. Another reason why I'm looking at it, because of the sector. CNI broke out. All right, so on the monthly, let me go to the weekly. So that will close tomorrow. So unless literally the whole thing falls off a cliff, you've had a change of market structure there, breakout, which is nice. We need to break up through here before we get really exciting. But at the moment, it could see this is the zag zone where we've still got to be careful and we've got to get through. So yeah, keep an eye on that. It is looking very nice. And I still do like it. And overall, what I really like is it's in this accumulation zone like this, see? So again, similar to what I showed you before, buying, watch this, buying. So liquidity bottom, perfect. Moving into accumulation and just got to look at up out of there. So yeah, if we can clear that 215, it is go time, because that will confirm the accumulation off the zag zone like I talked about last week. So CNI looking really good. Pays a good dividend too. Pretty sure it pays about a 7% dividend. Where am I looking? 5.5% dividend. So dividend yield, get some growth in it. Could be a good one there. USL and all that came back to the zag zone there. Let me just go daily. So it's come back to the zag zone, bounced off there. At the moment, we don't know, as long as it doesn't do this. Okay, so you can do a double bottom. We don't want to see it put in a lower high and change market structure through there. That would be bad, because then you are doing a bigger correction. All right, but while it's above this 34 cents, it's still good. All right, so silver, I won't touch on that. You guys know my outlook on that. It's just relax and just let it do its thing. Nothing to worry about. Also, what else do we have? BPT, funnily enough, had a massive drop. BPT, Beach Energy. So see how we've had this massive gap down, which is horrific news. I've got to wonder why it's going up now and why that dropped on lower volume. We've got really good volume coming in right now. So that could be your capitulation low. Just look for a change of microstructure off here. Let it come up, hit its resistance, put in a higher low, and if it changes market structure, just keep an eye on that one there, because I always like to look for divergence in the chart to the news. Some news event came out there that was horrific and it dropped 15% or something in one day. And you can see it dropped on low volume, and then you can see a lot of buying pressures coming in. So just something to keep on. You just want to see it change into bullish market structure. So if it comes up, fills the gap, back to their resistance, puts in a high low and changes through, you've got to wonder, well, hang on, if that was so bad, why has it changed microstructure back through? Just look for something like that. So yeah, looking pretty good. Wow, Woolworths has bounced off its level here, but it's just not loving. Oh, it's just not too bad. So yeah, it's bounced off its support zone that we were after, off the 382 here. Okay, so beautiful, nice ABC. You've had the move. I just want to see it come up, put in a higher low, and go like that. If it does that, then I will take an entry on wow. Just don't. That's just a move right now. I want to see that move end, and then put in a higher low before I can base a trade around it. So I am hawking that one as well. And I'm just going to end with a bit of a high risk, but I'm going to look to probably trade this on the short term. So in its Boss Energy here, as you guys know, it had an absolute slaughter fest. As you can see here, well here, dropped down whatever it was, 40% in that day. And it's extremely oversold on the daily. And what I'm looking for is at least a bit of a bounce. Okay, so even a move back to $2.30, I can make an absolute fortune from the entry that I'll be looking at. So from there, 15-minute, what I can see is you've got a end in diagonal here, okay, coming down. Then you've come into a possible change of market structure. So I'm just waiting to see if we can get that change up through here. I can take a trade all around that, which you can see is literally like 3%. Even I could go even there if I wanted to. 3% trade, and then base that around a nice bounce back from there, and I could write it back to 250 or something like that, and get a really good risk to reward from that, like a 10-to-1 trade or something. Anyway, I won't put it up, but that's the kind of thing that I'd be looking for if it can play through. So I'm just waiting to see if that change of market structure comes. I'm not, because it might just reject and fall over. So I will be hawking that one tomorrow, see how it goes, because then if it does, I'll then be looking to see how that daily closes, that weekly closes, and then we can, anyway, nice risk reward. The big news has already come out, so it's going to come out with some other bad news tomorrow. It's going to drop another 50%. So there's little risk to some massive announcement coming out to kill it, because it's already been killed. So yeah, anyway, I'll keep an eye on that one. But hope you like the video, guys. Please like and subscribe, and jump on those cryptos if you see them. Keep an eye on them. Look for any pullbacks, and keep an eye on any of them. And like I said, again, if you're in America, if you're at New York in particular, let me know. All right, take care, everyone.